Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to share with you some of the medications you need for your pig farm. If you have a pig farm, you need these useful medications. I'm in no way a veterinary doctor, but this program is supposed to be a DIY program. It's something you have to do yourself. So that is why I am encouraging every one of you to have at least a bottle of these medications for your pigs. In here, I have what is called skin cure. The function of this is just to cure the skin diseases, especially if your animals have a bruises or a slight wound, not a deep wound this time around. So you can just spray this, and the function of this is just to cover up that bruises so that the insect, the housefly will not be perching on it, thereby infecting it. So this is skin cure. Another one worthy of note is Tylenol. This is Tylenol. And this Tylenol, the function therein is just for your pigs that are coughing. If you observe that your pigs are coughing, you can use it for them. If you get a bottle of this, inside it there's a leaflet that will show you how to use it. You can just read it, or you contact your veterinary doctor. As you can see, you can use it for your cattle, you can use it for your horses as well. This is Tylenol. Another one worthy of note is what we call the Tetrano. Some people call it early injection. It's a very wonderful and powerful injection. This injection is for boosting your antibodies in your animals, and if you observe your animals, they are very sick, very sick. You can give this to them. At the same time, let's assume your animals, they mistakenly impregnated each other. You can give some doses of this to flush out the unwanted pregnancy. We sometimes use it for birth control as well. If you buy this, you can go through the leaflet. This is Tetrano. Some people call it early injection. Another one I'm going to be talking about is Idinol. Actually, the Idinol here is a brand name. So in case you see something else, like this one now, this is Softland. They are going to do the same thing. They are going to do the same function. And the function of this, we call it iron injection. Iron injection, the essence of injecting your pigs with iron is if they are lacking in some of the trace elements like selenium and other things. And also this will boost the iron content in your animals, especially the piglets or any animals of yours that are very weak. This is what you give to them. This is what you administer to them if they are weak, or you administer to the piglets, like 3 days old piglets, and the second shot is going to be around 21 days old. Here, this is another injection you can give to your pigs. We call it estradiol. The essence of this estradiol is for those pigs that refuse to go on it, yet they are not pregnant and they refuse to go on it. So you administer estradiol to them, and immediately they are going to fall on it, which some people call osteocycle. So they will be able to do that, and once they fall on estradiol cycle, you'll be able to introduce meal to them, and your animals will be fine. Another medication I will be sharing with you is Multivitamin, and the brand name is Multinol. Multivitamin, if you observe that your pigs are not eating the way you want them to eat, you can just make sure you administer this to them. There's also a leaflet inside to direct you on the amount of dosage to administer to your pigs. Okay, another one worthy of note is what we call Gentamicin. This Gentamicin is if you observed your animals, they have wounds, whether deep or light bruise, you can just give them. Is an injection. However, this is a surface, is something you spray. It's like a spray. You spray this on the wound, but this one is an injection. You inject your pigs with this. This is Gentamicin. Okay, and in here I have what I call the Oxytocin. The function of this Oxytocin is to enhance milk secretion. If you observed your newly born sow is not having enough amount of breast milk, you can administer this to them. It will boost the amount of water that the amount of milk production. That is Oxytocin. If you need further clarifications, I'm going to give it to you, but note, I'm not a veterinary doctor. Okay, and this last one is your syringe and needle. You are not going to be using this conventional needle. You will be using a very thick one because they tend to be stubborn, especially when you want to inject them. So this injection, this needle can break. So it's advisable you go for a very thick needle. Is that clear? So ladies and gentlemen, the other injection I'm going to be talking about is Invermectin. That Invermectin is administered to your pigs if you observed they are rubbing their bodies against the wall or you want to deworm them. Anytime you observe your pigs are rubbing their backs against the wall too much, too often, it shows they have a lot of worms in them, a lot of worms. So you need to deworm them. And what is the frequency of deworming? The frequency of deworming your pigs is within the range of a month to a month and a half. If you are able to deworm them as at when due, you will see the reward of giving them food. If you just keep on feeding your animals without deworming as at when due, you observe that your pigs, they will be stagnant in weight. They will not grow again. Rather, the worms in them will be the one feeding on the food they are eating. So that is the essence of injecting them with Invermectin at least once in a month. At least once in a month. So ladies and gentlemen, those are the few ones I use personally myself. There are other ones I've not discussed in this video, so that is not the end of life. And if you derive value watching this video, please ensure you smash the like button, subscribe to this channel. To your success, to our success, I remain your humble host. Peace out.